Hello everyone, it's your boy again, Adewale. Welcome to Arsenal Fans Studio Podcast, the podcast that gives you the back-to-back update news of Arsenal Fans Football Club. I'm in the studio with my friend Hakim Siara of Chelsea, Mr. Ope of Arsenal. Then I'm right here with Mr. Arif. I welcome all of you to the show today. So, it's another match tomorrow, Arsenal versus Chelsea. Can we say it's the clash of the Titan or it's just between a dog and a lion? So, Mr. Arif, what did you say?
I can say it's a dog and lion because Chelsea, the Blues, this is a nightmare years. They are performing worse than all other. We are looking forward to win this as Arsenal fans, and we're not looking forward to lose tomorrow's match because we have to win all the games so that we can be able to maintain the position that we're having right now. So probably we'll kill them, and 100% we'll kill them.
So what you're trying to say right now is Arsenal is the dog, while Chelsea is the lion.
No. The Chelsea are the dogs, we are the lions. We are the king of the jungle, you know?
King of the jungle
Yeah,
for
sure.
now. And Mr. Sierra, what's your take on it?
I don't have much to say about my club for now because I know we're in a situation that we can't be proud of ourselves for now, to be honest. But I believe the outcome of tomorrow's match will prove our form because everything starts from somewhere. We can begin our form from Arsenal, why we beat Arsenal. I can predict this course normally, but let me just hold on to that because for me, I believe my team will come back for good.
Okay, so what you are trying to say is that Chelsea that haven't won a match in 5 attempts this past month, they are going to come to the Emirates Stadium.
I believe every team has its ups and downs.
So the thing
Chelsea is facing a lot of situations right now. Everyone was just so confused to predict what Chelsea can do. I believe Champions League is not our option for now. I believe we prefer for the next season to make it happen. But I'm going for the cup next season. Don't get it doubted.
What I can say, Arsenal is not, Emirates is not a training ground. So bro, you're coming to our home, we're going to beat you.
You know what you just said?
Yes, not a training ground.
Because I know my team very well. My team don't disappoint me, especially when I have emotional feelings for them, especially when they come to us, because we're a rival. They play with all their strength.
But we met earlier this season.
Yeah, sure.
It was a defeat at Stamford Bridge. And I think since Arteta took over at Arsenal, it has been very difficult for Chelsea to beat us because I remember his first game, Lampard was the coach. He could not even defeat Arteta. Even we were the main reason why Tuchel was sacked because he was sacked after Arsenal defeated them at Stamford Bridge. So I don't see Chelsea, who haven't won in a while, to come to an injured lion as Arsenal. Because for the past 4 games, we have not won. We drew 3, then we lost 1. So we are so upset and angry. So I don't think that Chelsea, who are lame in front and disabled at the back, will just come to the Emirates and come and humble us like Man City did. No, that is not possible. So just to prove your point again, you said you are proud of your team. Of course, you have to be proud of your team. If you are not proud, which team are you going to be proud of? You are a Chelsea fan when they were winning some little cup, you know. But this match is not just any match. This is, you get my point? Yeah. This is Emirates. And it's not just that you are coming to Emirates. It is at the point that Arsenal needs a win. You understand? Because if we can beat Chelsea tomorrow, I'm sure the title is still in our hand and we can still compete and we expect a little bit of ill or bad luck from Man City.
Do you think I will accept that Arsenal will beat Chelsea 2 times in a season?
Well, you might not want to accept. There are some things that is out of your power. You understand?
Yeah, probably 3 last matches will kill you. Will kill you.
Yes.
On the last title, will kill you on friendly match, and they will kill you on the first season. So
you haven't won Arsenal 4 times now.
Now it happens, but sometimes when we look about the previous match, even in Europe, England, if you talk about like last 3 seasons, Arsenal is not meant to be found.
Okay.
But Chelsea, we proved that we are the champion
of England,
which is we are still the champion of Champions League.
Okay.
But no matter how the situation we find ourselves now, we can't relent. We keep fighting for the good form.
Okay.
I believe
you will find
with the outcome of tomorrow's matches, we're going to prove our worth.
Okay, Mr. Ope, you heard him, a Chelsea fan. He's making out among 3 Arsenal giants. So what is your take on?
Actually, I mean, you could hear from the tone of his voice
that he's scared.
That there seems to be. I mean, we all know that Stamford Bridge is already cracked in the wall. There is a huge crack. So all I want to say to my fellow brother here and his team is that they should be very careful when actually climbing that bridge coming to Emirates, because they might not find a bridge to cross over again. See, the reason why I'm wearing black is because if you mix a blue and a red together, by the time the red, overshadows that blue, it turns black. I hope I won't be mourning a whole team of Chelsea tomorrow. And sincerely, take heart, my brother. Yeah, I'm giving you that. It's okay. Your hope is welcome here.
Yeah.
And of course, a hope delayed, you know what it does to the heart. It is sickening to the heart. It can even cause an heart attack. So please, guys, when you're crossing your Stamford Bridge tomorrow, be careful, tread carefully. It's already cracked when Arsenal visited you. So probably when you're coming, if you come full force, you might not find a bridge to cross over again. That's all I have to say to Chelsea.
But you even said the very nice thing about that, and we are accommodating at Emirates. It was very big, so we could even like put them in Arsenal hotel somewhere there, because I don't think they'll be fun tomorrow, because there's no way. You cannot tell me Chelsea will just barge into Emirates like that. You understand? This wasn't the time of Arsene Wenger that you can just come and you understand? I cannot even imagine you coming to Emirates with those lame boys, the 88 million floppish. And you're coming with Kai Havertz, and that's
88 million floppish. He's going to dish you out tomorrow.
Okay.
Is it that you take it or you leave it?
You mean you're Richardson?
Emirates going down.
Oh wow! You can hear him. He said Emirates is going down tomorrow. I don't know how they are going to do it though, because they have the materials that were used to build the bridge, so they are bringing it to the Emirates to come and destroy the Emirates. But with those lame boys that haven't scored 40 goals in a season, there's nothing much to talk about. Since you are sure of yourself, I can even see your courage, the way you are. You understand?
My courage is always 100% when it comes to Chelsea.
Okay.
Because they can do and undo.
Okay.
Even all the team in the whole world knows Chelsea is a very strong team. With a very strong tactics. So you can't predict. Okay,
now, so since you are so sure of your outcome tomorrow, you understand? Since the Arteta took over, you understand, at Emirates, how many times have you defeated Arteta?
To be sincere, it's been very difficult for Chelsea for the past throughout this season.
Say no more, bro.
Because they've always been jealous. They're always jealous. They always
Say no more, bro.
So let's just keep to the point. You get? Because I believe that Arteta has been beating Chelsea when he takes over Chelsea somehow. But the least we had is draw, which is the last match. I think is 2-2 or 3-3.
That was at Stamford Bridge when Lampard.
They fought back. But this is the new regime. New owner, new coach. I believe tomorrow we can prove our worth.
Okay.
We are away match to play at Arsenal.
Okay.
But it doesn't count how difficult it may be.
Do you know, looking at your fixtures now, the rest you have 5 games to play. Tomorrow Arsenal, your next match, I think is another team that I think you are going to die. So let's say if you should lose like the rest of your match, which is possible, you'll be relegated.
Yeah, okay, I accept that. I lost the rest of my match. It doesn't count where I am. I believe that there is no hope for me to go to Champions League or to go to Europa or even Conference
I actually
League.
have.
But I'm fighting for the next season.
Okay.
Which is, I know that who is going to beat me need to work harder.
Okay.
Because I have the resources.
Okay.
To prove I'm blue.
You are blue, wow.
Then I will always be blue.
But what is wrong with those resources which you have now?
I think.
Why are they not performing?
It happens under new owner, new coaches, different kind of coaches. In a season, I've changed 3 coaches, which is it is not right for a team to do.
Okay, so how does that affect Arsenal? Do we have to pity you or?
There is no pity in football.
There is.
You go out there, you prove your worth.
Okay.
So tomorrow I'm coming from Arsenal, Emirates, live and direct.
Okay, you are coming with those small boys to come and demolish Arsenal.
It doesn't count about it.
Don't you know we have Amri there? You know what they call Amri? That is where the gods come out from.
There's a song, there's a nursery song that my mom used to play for me. I remember how it goes. It says, Stamford Bridge is falling down,
falling down, falling down. Stamford Bridge is falling down.
My
Dear brother. That was you actually went to an expensive nursery
Yes, I
school.
went to a very
Yeah,
good
because
school.
for them to have composed such melody, that's so nice. So, Mr. Chelsea, what's your lineup prediction for tomorrow against
Okay.
Arsenal?
As for me, if they ask me if I'm the coach in the position to coach Chelsea, I'll prefer my lineup. I think I will change this formation strategy, which is I'm going for 4-2-3-1.
4-2-3-1. Okay.
Which is I'm using in the left side. I think I need Chilwell.
Chilwell.
Sure.
Yeah, and Thiago Silva and Chaloba.
Okay.
Which lot of chicks will be in the right wing back.
Okay.
Then for the defensive midfielder, I'll go for Kante and Kovacic. Attacking midfielder, I will choose Modric. We go for the left wing. Gallagher to stay for the central forward. Why Madueke? He has not ever had a good chance to play for Chelsea for now. Because if you can look at him very well, he's very good with emotional strategy to hold the ball, to attack the opponent. Then let me talk about the strikers, because I believe on Dastro Fofana can prove us wrong, because we don't have a lot of confidence in him.
Wesley.
Which is Wesley Fofana. I believe he can provide for us. Raheem Stanley should be on the bench.
Okay. You forgot about Hakim
Cucurella
Ziyech.
should be on the bench. Hakim Ziyech too should be on the bench.
And you have this
And Azequeta too should be on the bench.
okay.
I think he's old enough to watch those young players to play while he's already gained everything he wants. 4-2-3-1 is my best formation for Chelsea tomorrow.
So
It's
you see,
very predictable.
yes, they are predictable.
Because everything you said is even like almost like I could actually put the formation up like that in a PS5 FIFA 2023, and I'm still going to lash them some very good moves.
I disagree with
You
you.
know why I'm saying so? Because I mean, you do not expect the full formation of an attack of Arsenal not to be beaten by your 2 and the 3 behind. It's already taken, because we're not going to be going from the midfield. We're going to be using the side, both wings, Martinelli and also Saka. They're going to be coming in full force. So Kante will probably be more or less off the field, because we are not coming through the middle, the center. We know our games very well. And even if you change that tactics, we have the likes of Partey to actually withhold the likes of Kante and Kovacic. The formation is so predictable, and in short, for me, is more confident for me to tell you again, brother. I mean, take heart. Tomorrow is definitely a good win.
I wish I'm Lampard. With the kind of formation I just predict now, I just mentioned, I believe Arsenal can never do more than what they can do.
Oh, well, it can only be one at a time. It can only be Lampard and not Arteta in the same time. So Arteta will still be Arteta, and exactly how we did the first, that we left the crack in your Stamford Bridge. You are coming back to me the same. We have not changed coach. Let me probably you need to know he's still the same Arteta. So please be sure. Make sure that you are in your best form tomorrow, because
no matter,
your hope is going to crack.
No, to be honest, no matter the situation or the form we are now, I think we are bad in the form of Premiership right now. But in the situation where we can just make everything so happening, so fun, is by proving our what Blues are. We are not Gunners, we are Blues. So I believe Blues always prove their best.
Well, Chelsea fan is making out among 3 Arsenal fans. So what do we do to them tomorrow? What is your lineup prediction?
I can say it's suggestive, but we need to be more careful too. As you can see how we perform with very weakness. Clubs such as Southampton, we can see it's now starting on the table 20 position, but we draw with them. And we can also see how we play with West Ham, right? Which is standing in the 15th position, and we still get a draw. So tomorrow, Arteta should be more careful how we can plan our line, because maybe it can be Chelsea can be in the position that to draw with us, or maybe we can lose too, because you never know. I know we have a strong team, but Arsenal is performing worst when they're they are playing with the weakest clubs.
Well, I understand you and I
Oh.
got your point. Looking at our squad right now, I think we are in a better place, in a better position than Chelsea. You understand? That apart, forget the fact that Chelsea is not in good form, as we are not in good form as well, but we are better this season than them for some reasons. Change of management, lot of unknown players. You understand? They even bought, I think, the most expensive midfielders now. Midfielder in England now is Enzo Fernandez, that we haven't even heard of until the World Cup came. You understand?
But
So it's like they are just stealing something. They don't even know who they are buying. So I think the problem of Chelsea right now is mismanagement. But just because they are not doing well does not mean that we can just walk over them like that, because this is not just any other match. It is a derby. You understand? It is London derby, and just like you said, it's going to be very tough. We shouldn't just see them like we see Tottenham, Southampton, and at the end of the day, they manage to shock us. Do you get my point?
Yeah.
So you are right. We have to
but be very careful. Trust
very,
me.
very careful, because they have a very sharp winger. And you know, tomorrow is like a derby. Lampard will tell them, oh yeah, my boys, you need to go there and show them that you remain blue. You understand? Because they have very dangerous player that can haunt us.
They have
They
very
have
fast
the
players.
like of Modric on the left side. And if he should use Stanley, we will be so disturbed. You understand? And Madueke or whatever he is, that João Felix is so dangerous. He's one of the most dangerous players that I've known in England this season. You understand? He hasn't been doing much, and maybe based on the fact that Chelsea are not doing well, you know, sometimes you might be a good player. If your team is not performing, you might also lose form. I think that's what is happening with João Felix. But tomorrow come, we are still beating them. I don't see Chelsea. You understand? Trying. You understand? They will try, because you know it's a
try.
derby.
You know, there's one
They will
there's
try.
also something
Trust
Arsenal
me.
never stop, keep trying, because they believe they can win Chelsea.
There's something I was.
But when it comes to my own-
what you said,
Okay.
that Chelsea is suffering a mismanagement. I don't think it is mismanagement. I think what Chelsea is suffering from is consistency. They actually don't have a playmate style already. You know, everybody is probably. I mean, if you've seen them in the last 5 games, everybody is playing their individuality in that particular field. There is no connection, all right? And also, which also now defected into the management. You see, there is inconsistency in the management. There is inconsistency with the players as well. So, largely, I feel what Chelsea is actually battling against is the word inconsistency.
No, I disagree with your opinion talking about Chelsea for the inconsistency or not. Because every team has its own ups and downs, as I said right from the beginning. Because normally, when teams started changing coach, no coach has his own first 11. You can't just come in and just like, okay, this is my first 11 now, you can never feel the ups and downs. The owner has tried his best, which is we left the remaining to the Lampard to prove his worth, which is the interim manager. Normally, tomorrow, I can never say much until the end of the match comes up, because I will only be just keep myself so joyful, because tomorrow I'm going out there to Emirates Stadium to destroy it and break it down.
So you are
For
so
you,
sure.
I'm giving Modric tomorrow a go
Okay.
to launch his first Premiership goal.
Against the team that really wanted him, that almost bought him.
It happens.
So, Mr. Harif, what's your
Yeah, no.
first 11 for tomorrow? Your prediction?
Not much. I'm looking forward for 4-3-3, which on the front, Martinelli, Jesus, and Saka. On the midfielder, Odegaard, Thomas Partey, and Saka on the left side. In the lineup, holding Magalhaes and Ben White, Zinchenko on the left, the Rams.
So that's your first 11 prediction.
Yeah.
Okay, Mr. Alpe, what's your own
I think
First 11.
two players out of the same formation, but I think two major players that I would want them to start tomorrow. First off, I mean, Jesus has actually done is we've seen the best of Jesus in the last two games. I think it's also a good time for us to, I mean, alternate and see the effectiveness of the comeback of Nketiah as well. So also about Zinchenko, I feel it is a very good time where we give Tierney a play time on the field. I want to see Tierney tomorrow. I would really love to see him tomorrow because we suffer a lot of Zinchenko's recovery, you know, and if Kante will be shooting at that, there will be a lot of pressure, you know, with Gabriel, and of course we know that our Mr. Holding cannot even hold anything. So let's
He only
so
holds
I
those-
mean so for a good start, I mean, let's give Tierney a very good play time and see if we can have a good sub, I mean, for Tierney, and also maybe a sub also for Jesus later in the match. But I believe my prediction with that particular formation will still be, I mean, giving them another back-to-back for maybe a 4-1. We can predict just a 4-1.
The first leg was actually 1-0. You understand? Which I think Gabriel scored the only goal in that match.
Sure.
Through corner. Or free kick rather, yeah. So, you said you predicted what again?
4-0 because I'm thinking
4-0.
I mean, why I'm saying 4-0
Okay.
is that all the two goals that we have lost to the draws,
Okay.
we should be able to take it out on a team, and that will give us a hope that is expected. That will be a very good comeback.
Okay,
So
so you are...
we had the 2-2 with Liverpool, and we had the 2-2 with
West Ham?
West Ham.
West Ham,
So I
West Ham.
mean, it's a very good time for the boys to redeem those two away goal, and for him, I mean, being here and with the statement of hope, I mean, let's give him a Modric 1-0. So that's why I said I'm coming with my 4-1 prediction.
Okay, because I wanted to say, like, you always like clean sheet, which has not happened recent. So
That's not never.
I told him before the show started that I see Chelsea scoring, that's 100%. This is going to be different, the intensity is going to be so high because this is a debut match, not just, you understand? And their pride is on the line as well, you understand? If we should beat them, we are going to really bring them down. You understand? From 12 to 13 or 15 self, you understand? So tomorrow they are going to use their final strength because they still have a lot of tough games to play. Man City is still coming. They are still facing Newcastle and a lot of big teams like that to face them.
Oh, I wish them a very good one with Man City. Yes, I can actually predict that. I can actually support you strength. So let's train tomorrow. Let's train you tomorrow. Let's train you for a good
For
match.
example, he's supporting
tomorrow.
me because he wants to win the cup.
No, not exactly.
For me to beat Manchester
we
City.
already agreed that Emirates is a training ground.
Okay.
So tomorrow, Chelsea will be coming for a very good training.
Okay.
And we can actually give them the gimmicks.
I'm
of
not
how
coming
they
for
can-
training. I'm coming out there to build down Emirates Stadium.
Okay. We shall
So you
see.
said 4-1.
Yes, I said 4-1.
Okay, Mr. Arif, what's your score prediction for tomorrow?
3-0.
All right, Mr. Chelsea, what is your...
Oh, I don't know what to say. I'm so speechless. What this guy just said now that it's clean
You
sheet.
can't even
Is
predict,
it
bro.
possible for you to beat Chelsea clean sheet?
It's possible. We did it at your home.
Okay.
Yeah, we
But
need a
now
show.
it's your home now.
Yeah.
Now my own scores for Chelsea is 3-1. Emirates is still Emirates.
Okay.
I've went there to destroy Arsenal. Then I'm still coming there tomorrow
Let me
to
call,
break down the stadium.
let me call your attention to something.
I will paint it in blue.
There is something called Old Glory.
Yeah.
You had it before does not mean that you have it now. You understand? So there is no need for us to draw back to where we were before. You sure we are not even dwelling on the 1-0 that we gave you at Stamford Bridge, were we?
Yeah.
We're talking about the skills and ability, you know,
And the current form.
And the current form. So we are not looking at your old glory. Please say bye-bye to old glory.
Okay.
Let's face tomorrow.
Okay.
Tomorrow.
Let's wait for tomorrow.
So because
Tomorrow
Chelsea is no
will decide
longer
the future.
a big team to me. You understand? Back in those days of
I think Adama should even try
DJ
something
Drogba.
tomorrow.
Okay.
Maybe our second team.
oh,
That would be a good, I mean, for the boys from the academy.
you mean you should bring
I mean,
out the under
just-
21
Yeah,
to
yeah,
come and
it's
face them?
motivated.
just probably just let's
Just
encourage
play there because
because it's a training field for them
yeah.
so that they can actually know how to
And they're
face
actually
us.
bringing kids.
yeah
Some unknown player, Badishile. You understand?
Let's wait and see. No,
Okay.
it's good to motivate your team
Okay.
why they come against the giant club like Blues.
Okay. So I like.
And I mean, sincerely yours, that's the only person that I feel that we should watch closely tomorrow. And you know, from what he said about Saka, I mean, I started thinking maybe this might be a gimmick, or rather, maybe for us also. I feel that we should also give Nelson a playtime tomorrow. I really would wish if Ateta can take the courage to start up with Nelson and put Saka as a sub. I mean, given to what happened in the last game, we saw that the goal that we had, the only goal against Man City, everything that happened within the sub. You see, Trossard, Nelson, and then came back to Trossard, and then next thing to Holding, who scored the goal. So, which I believe, I mean, tomorrow, since we know we are playing a deficiency team, like a team of Blues, I think tomorrow will be a good time to rest. I mean, the people or the likes of Saka, so that the sledgehammer will not be too much.
No, that's all. That is an attack on Chelsea's life.
Chelsea, I can
But
see that.
as an Arsenal fan, I agree with him. Whatever it is, he said, even if it's right or it's not right, I think we are killing Chelsea tomorrow. So let me hear this from an enemy. So do you still see Arsenal winning the league?
Yeah, definitely no. Because they've lost their chances.
Goodness.
But there's still
There's no way of getting the chances back.
If
When
Man
the
City
the
can
Lions, the Lions and the goat of Alan still hunting the goals. How there is a way for Arsenal to just come from behind?
there has been a time that we are 8-9 points ahead of them and they catch up with us. Why? What makes you
Not
think
this
Arsenal
time.
cannot do it?
Not this time. When Guardiola was still hunting for the cup.
Okay, now do you know tomorrow now? If tomorrow comes, we defeat Chelsea, we go back to our first
Yeah,
position.
that's your people's luck. But I don't think you people can beat Chelsea tomorrow.
We. Okay, I said if we win tomorrow, we will be back to our first position. And I think Man City, they are going to Brighton, which is very difficult.
And that's a very difficult match for Man City.
Okay.
Quite alright.
So what if they lose there? That is going to be just a game. And
And
they're
that
still
is
going to face Chelsea.
one match is ahead.
Yeah, one match is
Outstanding.
ahead, and they're still coming to Chelsea.
Yeah, coming to Chelsea will be a difficult match for me as a Chelsea fan. Looking like that, Man City is form for now. Okay, when they ask me to predict for the scores now, I can only try to motivate my team as a draw to end the match.
Okay, if it is draw, that's a good thing for us now. So that means we
Yeah.
still have chance.
But everything left to tomorrow's match. That's what decide who is going for the cup and who is not going for the cup.
Okay, Mr. Alpe, are we still in the league or it's over?
I mean, definitely we are in. I believe that in the fight for, I mean, like I said the other time, Man City still has a lot of challenge to face. We have the likes of Brighton that probably could actually mount a whole wall and pack their regular boss against the walls of Ireland and the likes. And also Everton also will probably be a very difficult one. I mean, they might probably be going for the least of a draw with Everton because that will save them from, you know, the relegation battle. So I mean, so these are games that are quite ready. But and also for us, I mean, what other games is more challenging?
We still have Brighton as well. We have Newcastle.
Brighton, as much as Brighton difficulties,
But they are coming to the Emirates.
You know, one very good thing about Brighton is that they know themselves that when they are coming to play Arsenal, they have to be at their top best, and even at that, we still always have a way around them. So, I mean, knowing fully well that what is at stake is high, I don't think there will be any relenting from the Gunners going forward. Except that the eyes is not on the prize anymore, and then we start seeing some complacency like we saw in the game with Man City. So if that is not it, I mean, if the boy still wants to take the call, why not? The option is wide open,
So
and I see us getting that cup.
So does this match against Chelsea really depend on it?
I mean,
That's the tiny hope right now.
I wish we can skip to Wednesday because I feel this.
It's tomorrow.
I mean, I said I wish we can skip to Wednesday because completely it's a walkover.
Okay, so that means they should just say Arsenal won Chelsea.
I mean, it's already
7-0.
like, I'm not battled.
So you don't want to. You are so confident that Arsenal is going to destroy Chelsea.
I mean, we'll come back to say this again, and I wish you were here so that I can tell him that hope is actually very powerful.
Surely, I will surely make myself available.
Hope is
when
bigger
the
than
time
wishes.
comes, when I destroy the MOH Stadium.
So seeing that the rest match of the season for Arsenal,
Yeah.
we welcome Chelsea tomorrow. You understand? Then we still have Newcastle on May 7.
Okay.
And we have Brighton on May 14.
14.
And we have Nottingham Forest away. Then we have the final match of the season,
Wolves.
28.
Yeah, which
Of
will
May.
Wolves, which will play on our stadium.
That is Emirates.
Yes.
So with these fixtures, do you think we can still win and take over the title from Man City?
Absolutely. Nothing shaking or nothing moving. I mean, like I said, the only thing is that our boys needs to know that there is a price to take away from this. We've waited 19 years. If they have probably woken up from their sleep and slumbering in the past 3-4 matches, and they now got a gaze into what the price is, and knowing fully well that it has taken them 19 years to get to this place. If there is no, relenting, I say again, in the heart of these boys, if they go all out with the zeal that we see in the likes of Zinchenko those days, in the, when we were playing, what team was that we eventually came back? Bournemouth.
Yeah.
We saw the zeal in the face of Zinchenko. If they could go all out with that zeal and not relaxing at getting 2 goals in a few minutes and then going wide to just rest their legs, if they really want to get it, I think they have come all the way and they have everything it takes to attaining that height.
So Mr. Harif, what's your opinion? Are we still in the title race or is over already?
We are still in the title race, and we are looking forward for our rivals to sleep a little so that we can be able to get the chance to win the title. So yeah.
So there's still hope.
Yeah, we still have a hope to win this title.
Okay, and your score
Why
prediction says...
are you laughing?
I'm just
Chelsea.
laughing because I see us.
You are not even in the position to see the top 4. Then you are here laughing. You don't even have a right to laugh right now because you are in the worst position. You don't even see the top 4.
Top 4? You say top 10.
Okay, let's go to top 10. Top 4 is here enough. Let's go to top 10.
Like this is top 10.
That's all.
So it's over for Chelsea. So
It's not over for Chelsea.
this season is over for them. I don't think they might even qualify for the UEFA Conference League. Do you get my point?
And by statistics, if Chelsea would concede to all their matches, Chelsea will be at the border of relegation.
I think they need to enter, not even the border.
So, so they need to even have their grip.
If I was the immigration officer there, I would put them in to League One.
Tomorrow, definitely that is a loss for them.
Yeah,
I don't
sure.
know of the other ones to come. So if they don't have their grip together, I'm telling you, for us, that's why we're saying that there is hope. When a tree is cut down, at the smell or at the scent of the water, that's what the Bible says, that there is hope for that tree to grow. You understand? Unlike when a tree is burnt down, even if you put water, even let the rain fall, it will only be wishes that may not come true. So that is why tomorrow's game is hope versus wishes. And we all know that hope is stronger than just mere wishes.
Yeah, sure.
So
I agree.
You said you predicted 3-0.
Yeah. Clean sheet.
Clean sheet.
I don't see any strike of Chelsea to win.
Okay.
I mean, let's just give for the forward, Joe Felix, Modric, like you said, you can just give them a one goal so that to give them courage to run the race after.
So, Mr.
I always reserve my comment because I always once said that I give Arsenal 1, then Chelsea 3.
So
I would say more than that.
Arsenal to lose 3-1 tomorrow. Then
That's a wish. That's a wish.
you said Arsenal to win
4-1.
4-1. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I'm sure you can see, you can hear it. He wanted Chelsea to win against Arsenal tomorrow by 3-1. And Mr. Arif wanted Arsenal to win 3-0 to have a clean sheet for the first time in maybe 5 matches. And Mr. Apple said he's very merciful. The merciful one, he said he's giving them a goal, but they should be defeated by 4-1. Well, to me, seeing the match will be so intense tomorrow, because when it comes to derby, the game is always different. So I think I will go for 3-2 Arsenal to win. It's going to be very hard, you understand? Although Chelsea haven't scored for a while, but I know we have these our centre backs that are not that composed. They can concede at any moment. If they can concede 3 against Southampton, they can concede against Chelsea. Chelsea have the squad, they have the attackers to score against us. So I won't be biased as an Arsenal fan. I will say it loud and clear. Arsenal will concede, but I see Arsenal winning 3-2. So please let me know your prediction in the comment section. And thank you for watching along with us. But please don't forget to subscribe, like my video, share, comment. Asante sana.
Peace.